What is... I don't... That's not Huffmanly. That's A. Dick Vickers. Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous.
The absolute show of disrespect.
Well, you had to know it was coming, Josh.
I'm Vince Smith's cousin, Huffmanly, the ASW champion. And Nick Hamrick's got my belt, and I'm coming to give him his comeuppance on what him nasty Dick Vickers did to me. I've been working hard, playing my Fortnite, my Minecraft, and my city call.
This is ridiculous.
The absolute show of disrespect.
For those that couldn't understand, A. Dick Vickers says that he's Huffmanly. Nick Hamrick making his way to the ring now, but where's the championship?
Even went so far as to get in front. Oh, God, I almost said something bad. This almost became an M-rated show, and I apologize. Went so far as to get in his bag and steal his entrance gear.
And he went and bought a walker, Josh.
Had the ASW Heavyweight Championship in a trash bag. A trash bag.
And this is the man that wants to win our Heavyweight Championship.
The absolute disrespect from Nick Hamrick is absolutely disgusting. Disgusting.
Being accompanied by Clarissa here, A. Dick Vickers laying in the ring. We know it's you. We know it's you, Dick.
Well, Nick Hamrick draping the ASW Heavyweight Championship over his shoulder like it belongs to him. It doesn't belong to you yet.
He says, get used to it. This is coming home with me for real now. That was in a trash bag and you just kissed it. Uh-oh. And
there is the real ASW Heavyweight Champion.
Not nearly as injured as Nick Hamrick and A. Dick Vickers and Clarissa would like. But at the same time, Josh, how much of that is just a show for Huffmanly? Because Huffmanly, he's not gonna put on a display that he's hurt. He's not gonna let the world know that he's hurt.
Look at that dude right there,
Huffmanly, one leg and all.
I don't know. It seems to be doing him pretty good right now. But again, is he really 100%?
That remains to be seen. You can see Huffmanly, though, favoring that leg. He grabbed that leg as soon as he went up.
Our next contest is our ASW 20th anniversary main event to be contested for the All-Star Wrestling Championship, and it is last man standing.
Hey, last man.
Introducing first the challenger.
Hey, you should know, if you don't, I'm the 8-bit kid. Hey, Dick Vickers. And standing right here, right there, good at me, got all the way, is coming in from the great city of Charlotte, North Carolina. Standing at 6 feet, 7
Undertaker. And he's the reigning ASW champion, the 8-Bit Kid, Huffmanly!
The real 8BK is here now. And he can stand up. Handsome Nick Hamrick wants the ASW Heavyweight Championship around his waist.
Last man standing. Real quick, Nick Hamrick. Oh! Big back elbow here.
Jumping back elbow. Huffmanly got some spring in his step right now. This match was set up thanks to the end of our main event at the My Bloody Valentine. Huffmanly was able to outlast and beat Ron Mathis and Bruce Gray in a triple threat contest. But after the match, Nick Hamrick, who had won number one contendership earlier in the night, came out and attacked Huffmanly and attacked the surgically repaired knee and leg and made it personal, made it brutal, made it bloody.
Well, Huffmanly's trying to get this done early. Huffmanly up and over.
AJ Vickers went to trip him up and
I think
missed.
he ran into the post a little bit. And Hamrick up and over the top rope.
They made it ugly here. And Huffmanly threw down the gauntlet and said, hey, you know what? I want to be the last man standing.
Well, after our last event, after Huffmanly was left lying in a heap, crying in the middle of the ring from the pain. Oh, but Hamrick caught him.
Couldn't even walk out on his own 2 feet.
Hamrick's caught him up. Into the post goes Hamrick.
Huffmanly's been around the block a time or two, knows exactly what to look for.
And now
Huffmanly telling him, hey, start counting. He's down.
Huffmanly's trying to end this thing early.
You got to wonder.
Got a 2.
When Carissa or A. Dick Vickers is going to get involved.
Huffmanly, though, putting the brakes on Nick Hamrick.
Huffmanly putting his jacket on.
Putting his vest back. Oh, big right hand.
Putting the one that was stolen from his gear bag.
Another big right hand on Hamrick. Oh, it just threw right into the face. Oh, good God.
Huffmanly says, walk with that.
Oh, and our big right hand. Oh,
and a chair straight to the face.
Oh my God, Hamrick's busted wide open.
Nick Hamrick is busted open.
Nick Hamrick bleeding for... Hamrick bleeding ear to ear. Like a stuck pig. We knew it was going to be violent. We knew it.
Most likely it was the head first to the steel post.
Split him wide open, and now Huffmanly, the count starts at 2. Hamrick's up on his feet. Last man standing rules.
Becky's not going to need to get out of the way. Nancy, watch out. This match is not for the faint of heart.
Absolutely not. Put the women and children to bed, as they used to say back in the day.
Absolutely. Jim Lawrence had a count of 6 now, and this match is still in the early going, basically.
Referee Jim Lawrence is up to 8. Using referee Jim Lawrence to get up was Huffmanly. Huff's back to his feet.
Nick Hamrick already busted open. The match hasn't even been going for 5 minutes.
Now starting to...
Big punches straight to the face.
Right,
not holding back,
head.
just straight punching him. There's no rules in this match.
Huffmanly's up.
No pinfalls, no submission, no disqualifications. The only way to win is to make your opponent unable to stand for the count of 10.
Huffmanly's down in a heap in the ring. We're up to 2 again. Nick Hamrick, look at the blood of Nick Hamrick just running down his face, on his chest. Bleeding like a stuck pig, but he is in control right now. Oh my God, what is that?
That is a giant monkey wrench. Where did he get that?
Oh, to the knee!
Why do we have that under the ring?
That looks like something they would use on an airplane. What a wrench! Where did he get that?
What are they doing down in North Carolina?
And once again, another
And he goes
shot.
for the knee.
And a third time. Absolutely disgusting shots.
And if Huffmanly's knee wasn't already 100%, it's definitely even worse now. And he's cranking it down, trying to twist and break the ankle. The ingenuity on Nick Hamrick.
Trying to twist the ankle, trying to twist the knee.
If nothing else, we'll have a creative new champion.
Huffmanly.
Well, here's it that's smart of him. Take out his leg, and then he can't stand to beat the 10 count.
You can see the pain on the face of Huffmanly. It's almost like he's in shock.
Nick Hamrick trying to just pull his knee out of socket.
Going for thinking figure four.
And this isn't going to do anything. This is just damage. You can't win by submission.
You might be doing damage to the leg of Huffmanly. He's not going to be able to stand.
But look at the blood pouring out of the forehead of Nick Hamrick here. And A. Dick Vickers is pulling on Hamrick's, giving him extra leverage. It's not against the rules.
Nick Hamrick bleeding like a stuck pig.
Huffmanly, I don't think, has ever been in as big of a disadvantage as he is now. He's lost the championship advantage, and it's 3-on-1
now
on a one-legged man.
Huffmanly down in a heap in the corner. Referee Jim Lawrence is asking Huffmanly if he just wants to give it up. Referee Jim Lawrence now starting the count up to 4. Huffmanly has got to get up to the count of 10, and he is up.
A. Dick Vickers has a chair.
With that chair. Oh, right back to the leg.
You see, he might not have been able to put his full force in there just because
of the
he's trying to isolate the leg. He doesn't want to hit anywhere else. He just wants the leg.
He just wants to hit that leg. You're absolutely right. Picking his spots, picking apart Huffmanly.
And again, if Huffmanly can't even stand on his legs, he's not going to be able to beat the 10 count. It's genius what Nick Hamrick's doing. It's underhanded, it's dirty, it's cheap. It's disrespectful, it's dishonorable.
Like we said,
but it's going to get him results.
We've said it before, we've said it again, a systematic dissection of Huffmanly literally right now with that knee. But Huffmanly makes the count again. Oh!
We couldn't tell he had a chair from our vantage point. Straight to the head. The already bleeding head of Nick Hamrick.
And now Huffmanly. Oh,
and again,
chair shot right to the head.
How Huffmanly has the strength to even stand right now, I'll never know.
Nick Hamrick's down. My God, look at the crimson mass.
Good Lord, he busted him open even more. On the brand new canvas, thank God it's black.
Well, Hamrick's up to his feet at 7. And this match, this bloody affair, this personal rivalry continues. Once again, right back to the leg again.
Going for the other leg this time. He doesn't discriminate.
Oh!
Why would he discriminate? Take out both his legs. He can't do anything then.
He tells Huffmanly, screaming at Huffmanly to stay down.
I don't think I've ever seen a side this side of Nick Hamrick before.
Ever.
And he's been in the ring with Madman Pondo. He's definitely learned some stuff from him.
Oh!
Huffmanly straight to the family jewels with a pair of tongs, but did he click him twice beforehand?
Twisted and runs him face first into the turnbuckle. Huffmanly now.
Genius, ingenuity, doing everything he can.
Huffmanly.
Head first into the turnbuckle.
Look at the face of Nick Hamrick. Split ear to ear, it looks like, from our vantage point.
He looks like Two-Face. The crimson mask is going down on one side of his face, but not the other.
Huffmanly on the outside, walking around, trying to figure out what's next. What has he got to do to keep Nick Hamrick down?
Throws the tongs at him.
Oh, no.
And he's bringing out the hardware.
Got a ladder.
Why do we keep this stuff under the ring, Josh? Why do we keep it under there? What do we need a ladder for putting the ring together?
Huffmanly now with a tug of war. Oh, and sends A. Dick Vickers. And Carissa tumbling.
Listen, he knew it was a losing battle going up against two people with that.
Huffmanly setting that ladder up in the corner.
Huffmanly not afraid of ladders. Was in a hell of a ladder match against Seth Martin for the X Division Championship a couple years ago. What did he hit him with?
I think he hit him with a Game Boy. I think he hit him with Huff's own Game Boy.
Oh my Lord!
The table.
Why do we keep this stuff under the ring, Josh? You got to sign off on all the things under there. Why did you sign off on that?
It's no holds barred. It's last man standing. What was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do?
I can guarantee you didn't have any idea they were going to use that.
As personal as this match is, let anything go.
I don't know if the Madison Civic Center can hold these two men. We're lucky that they've stayed in the barricade so far. Barricade as it is, it's caution tape because this is a crime scene.
Nick Hamrick now going to try to break the leg of Huffmanly. Puts that chair on the ankle.
Again,
oh, no.
He's going for both of the legs at this point. He was attacking the left. Now he's going after the right, making sure Huffmanly can't do anything.
Where is Nick Hamrick going? Nick Hamrick's up. Oh, my God. He's up in the rafters at this point. Might as well be. Oh, no. Oh!
Huffmanly got the other leg up.
Got the other leg up, did Huffmanly.
That would have shattered his leg in two.
Well, Huffmanly.
Nick Hamrick's not exactly down, but Jim Lawrence is going to count it anyway.
He's got
to a count of six.
A cheese
Choice
grater.
has a cheese grater and a frying pan.
A frying pan, it looks like.
But is it non-stick?
Huffmanly.
Or is it stainless steel? Doesn't matter.
Trying to set that table up in the ring, and he just can't do it.
Huffmanly, his arm's hurting him, his leg's hurting him. But he's not paying attention to what he needs to be. He's got the title in his hands, and he missed it.
Super kick square in the face! Hamrick's laid out a bloody mess.
Here comes A. Dick Vickers.
Tongs versus title. Oh!
And there goes the wig!
Oh! And he just eats! What is Huffmanly thinking?
He's thinking he's going high rent. Doesn't know what else will put him down. He thinks this will do it.
Oh my! Oh my! What is Hamrick? Huffmanly's up! On the rope or on the ladder, excuse me. The elbow through the table! The elbow through the table!
Both men are down. What happens if it's a no contest, Josh?
We'll tell that story on another day, I guess, but if it happens.
We're at a count of six and both men are still down. Huffmanly's stirring. Nick Hamrick hasn't moved a bit. Huffmanly's almost to his feet. Count of 9, 10. He made it. And he retains.
And Huffmanly collapses in the middle of the ring, but he is still the ASW Heavyweight Champion. What a war! What a war!
I can't believe it. Nick Hamrick put up a hell of a fight. Dirty, dastardly, vicious.
And the last man standing, and still ASW champion, the 8-Bit Kid, Huffmanly.
Good Lord.
What a hard-fought contest!
No matter what, the disrespect coming from Nick Hamrick, nobody likes it, nobody likes him. But at the end of the day, you gotta respect the effort that he put in. Any normal man would have given up a long time ago. But somehow, some way, he was able to withstand all of that. Until I don't know who would have been able to withstand what Huffmanly put him through.
The absolute punishment, the absolute torture of these two men. But still, one leg and all, the ASW Heavyweight Champion, the 8-Bit Kid, Huffmanly.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. The last man standing, Huffmanly.
Huffmanly, no stranger to coming in and doing what he has to do to win the match and retain the gold. But who knows how much of how much of himself he left behind.
Folks, we hope that you have enjoyed ASW 20-year anniversary. Congratulations to Gary Dameron for entering the Hall of Fame. We hope that you have absolutely enjoyed your night here tonight.
Thank you all so much. Thank you for 20 years. Here's to 20 more.